Welcome back everyone to Let's Play HighFleet, episode number 3 in our campaign series, and as I mentioned in a pinned comment in the last video, we have to completely pivot on our head. New intel has come in, Admiral Tortuga has been alerted to an entirely different style of play, which is, by all estimations, strictly superior to his current one. I've been watching Phrosphor, and I will have a link, maybe a pinned comment again down below in the comment section. So a link to his channel. You can watch his playthrough. I've been watching his playthrough. I think it's great. Now his style was eye-opening to me. I watched a few other people play on YouTube, which is generally how I learn. And in the meantime, by the way, while I'm babbling on and on, maybe I can get somebody with a decent range. Probably this Navarin. Oh, this one has to be repaired. 3 hours. Need somebody with a decent range. And it looks like none of them have a decent range other than the one I don't want to send out, which is this Festival. Okay, so we'll wait 0.7 hours basically for this Navarin to be ready. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go look for this hidden city. And we're going to do it by the way that everyone mentioned to me. You just have to do it by following the roads. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to follow the roads. And it's quite possible that we will be unsuccessful following the roads. It may be that the road which the hidden city connects to is through Botcham. But anyway, what I've been doing wrong is I've been playing as the game does in a tutorial. It tells you to keep all your ships together. You send one apart for just to avoid the radar around a city, and then as it finishes the fight, the whole rest of the fleet goes back and combines. Turns out you can play this basically like Command Modern Operations. Fantastic. Like tactical, well, it's like tacticals. Anyway, we can split up this fleet into as many subparts as we want, send them all over the map, and in fact, this appears to be, like I said, strictly the best way of playing. We have such a good campaign going so far, despite the fact that we've been playing very suboptimally. I'm going to try to make this one work still, but, we know that we can do better, and I could even see this, because I'm so excited about this new playstyle, I could even see this developing into a new play style, a new series, quickly getting into a new series. So first of all, let's get the repairs done on the Navarin, and then once she's done repairing, so in 0.6 hours, which shouldn't take too much longer, looks like we had the alarm raised anyway, so good for us to kind of sit here. So ideally, Phrospor's gameplay, highly recommend his HighFleet series, by the way, and thanks to Saros as well for pointing this out to me. So for those of you who ever wondered, do I read my comments? And even if you provide some information there, do I adhere to it or whatever? I do. So anyways, let's take this one. Let's give it all the fuel we can and see what kind of range we got. Not very far. We can't get very far before we are forced to go back, but we will still send him out. Do the best we can. Oop. Sorry, I always right click, but it's like left click is to move off the fleet. There we go. So Navarin, wait, please Navarin, tell me that I gave you, oh god, recombine. Made a mistake there, just didn't give him the fuel. Wait, detachment fuel stock is 100%. That can't be his range though. Wait, what are you doing? Oh god. Are you merging? Go back. Merge. Okay, there. Pause again. Had a little technical difficulties. Navarin. Yeah, that was definitely not 100%. So now we have them, now we can send them off this way. Now we're cooking with gas. So while everyone else just refuels, which it looks like they have a little bit of refueling to do, Navarin is going to take off. Good. And off we go. So we need to kind of keep an eye on this guy, but basically we're going to follow the roads. Who thought of this? My question is, who was the first person to look at this game, zoom in, see roads, and say, hey, we can follow those to find the hidden city? That's my question. And I may have background noise here because I have to record this at a time when mean, desperate times call for desperate measures. I'm going out of town for the weekend, so this is the best we can do is record like right now. Now, I have never found a hidden city, so this is going to be a complete mystery to me, but it does look like, and it's very cool that this is all modeled in there, right? So we do see some other paths. Are these roads? Is this the end of the road? I don't see a road going any further that way. So we are expecting there to be a city to the northwest of Bachem and to the west of Gilead. So this is our expectation. It does look like we have a road here. It does look like the road ended there. So we'll continue to pursue here. And we will eventually reach the point of no return where we have to decide whether or not we're going to desperately look for the hidden city, probably not, or come back. But I think we're actually going to find it. A little bit weird to me. I don't know why this says down. Are we in flight right now? It's claiming that we are not. Oh my gosh. So we see our fuel is 67%. And the clouds are moving away. That's good. Get out of our way, clouds. They could obstruct the hidden city. If there is indeed a hidden city here. But it does look like this road's not going anywhere in particular. I, again, don't know what this hidden city looks like. Could it look like this? No, sorry. I didn't mean to give you no destination. And to give you a destination. It looks like a hidden city, doesn't it? Or is this the hidden city? Mountains. Look, I'm seeing stuff on the ground. This is a person who's never found a hidden city before, though, so it's kind of a mystery to me. What does the hidden city look like? Oh, gosh, this does look like it's a hidden city, doesn't it? Which one is it? Can we just land anywhere here? If I land right here. No? You won't let me? I don't know what I'm doing. Ah. Well, it's not letting us... I don't care, we'll search a little bit longer. Because... worst case scenario, we can always... send somebody else to refuel him. Even the Sevastopol if we have to. Okay, he's dropping. Nope. Oh... Well, I'm really sorry. Apparently my recording had dropped. I'm so sorry. I can probably... I mean, we were basically there. I followed the road a little bit longer, and this white circle, hidden people, appeared. So you don't actually have to look for the object on the ground. The white circle will appear once you get within the yellow radius. That's how it happened for me. And, man, you missed it. The entire... God, the entire cutscene. It was really cool. When we landed, Piotr was very excited. Said something about the first time we'd seen him smile. Not only that, but even Dowd was joking, and everyone was happy. They said you can stay here as long as you want. The Gathering doesn't know about this place. We'll never know about this place because none of our people will give it away. So it's really good. Oops, I'm holding shift. What do we want to do next? I need to think. Damn it, anyhow, my pause recording button is the same button. Well, pause recording for me involves pressing shift, so I keep accelerating time, which unpauses it too. Anyway, I paused because I got family visiting and I'm trying to run in and try to do this recording in between, entertaining them and providing them like some frozen taquitos, because that's how good of a host I am. Anyway, it looks like this repair is going to take 0 hours longer. We are still refueling, so I haven't really missed too much. It's amazing when you start playing in this different style. And you're at 100%. Damn. These gladiators really don't have range. This paladin has a ton of anti-ship missiles, but not anything more we can deal with it. The Voskhod X2 is not really a fighter, but it looks like at least it could make it somewhere else. And then the Yars. The Yars is not meant to be used in this kind of like this. Not meant to be used like this. So this is, like I said, a pretty successful run for us so far, but now I wish that so what I want to do is actually go back, rare modules. I think we want to go back and buy some ships. And we want to look for a lightning, we want to look for tankers. We're basically praying that we can get the what's his name? I already forgot it. Phrosphor? Sorry, apologize. I had his page up on the second monitor, so I made sure I said his name right. Anyways, we could go with his configuration, which is 1 lightning and 1 small tanker. I forget the name of it. Okay, enough yipping yapping away. Let's get something done here. Let us send somebody back to rare merchants. Oh, no, can't just send somebody. We have to send everybody back to Botcham. Now the good news is we already know where our hidden people are, so you don't have any... You have the range to get to Botcham. You can refuel there, then you can go to Dan. Okay, so this... All our hopes and dreams ride upon this one Navarin. It's going to bounce around everywhere. It's going to be our guy away from everything. So we have one more intel we built up here. I would like to start getting the trade stuff. And we know that, by the way, the strike group, one of them at least, has headed down this way at some point, because we have been discovered at some point. Anyway, one of the things I saw, let me just bring up his name real fast. Phrosphor. I was close. Phrosphor, he turns off his radar. So we will do one more ping. That's it. So we're going to turn it off. And by the way, I think you can turn on your ground detection in order to spot the hidden people. But hey, we did it the hard way, by hand. So we'll go back over here, and once he's there, 7% fuel. We'll get. It's a good place to buy fuel. We'll just buy all of it. And look over here. Is there any other ammunition we want? I don't know. Have I even bought ammunition? What's my ammunition mode? 15 armor piercing for the 130s. I do want every. I mean, oh man. And then I got 100mm. Why did I get 100mm? Who is the 100mm? Nobody. What in tarnation was I thinking? But what the heck is on my Navarins? It's not 100? Oh yeah, it's not. Wait, what the... Oh, okay. Let me just minimize the screen in the background here. Phrosphor. Well, let's just take the fuel and run. We don't really need to do anything else. Just wait for that fuel. And pause. We are refueled, and off we go. So this, yeah, this Navarin's gonna have to get the job done all by himself. He's got 2 anti-ship missiles, so... Oh, yeah. Okay. We're in danger. Now, Gilead now is going to become dangerous for forever. We're still refueling, and we still have a little bit of time. It's not very dangerous. We don't want to leave our fuel there. So we'll end up getting into a fight before these guys finish refueling. And now, looking at this, how far we're able to go with this, just this Navarin, which is not, it's only half as fast as a Lightning, even with the tanker complement. It's just amazing how slow we were doing everything with this sole, like, unified fleet approach. It's so much worse. Okay, so an Intrepid. We don't have any, must be 50? No, what kind of ammo is this? But anyways, hey, we have a bomb, yes. Oh my gosh, you guys are really starting off a bit. Those bombs are gonna miss, but hey, at least I can get some damage done. Top, let's continue to help them on the top. The goal is to take the minimum amount of damage. We're gonna do some. Man, we got that guy already. This guy has the ammunition we need to concern ourselves with, though. And that's a good dodge. Okay, start going laterally. Gotta watch our fuel. This thing has a good fuel map. Boy, yeah, I was just about to say I'm really on target. But no, when you say that, then of course you aren't. At least we aren't taking too much damage. We need to get back under him. We had done a ton of damage underneath of him. Although we are doing pretty well with our shots. Man, not bad. Got him. Awesome. Took about 30% of our fuel. Not too bad, though. Continue. Okay, promotion. Veteran Medic, which is 30% casualty reduction. Ever Ready. Guns loaded or battle scars. Having gained combat experience, the team will repair the ship 20% faster. I have to say, I'm not like a huge fan of any of these. I don't want to get hit to the point where we're taking casualties. This might be what we go with, although it's not that great. And then repairing it 20% faster. Again, we'd rather not take damage. We will definitely take damage, though. So these are both really good. I think with the Navarin, it's not such a big ship that the repair time should be enormous. So I'm going to go with guns fully loaded. It does have a pretty big garage. Barrage. Okay, so first order of business is secure the fuel tank. And we don't have, luckily for us, any people that we have to save this time. There's no crew to save. So hopefully we can get this. I really want that. I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to get everything here. So that's the fuel that we're going to need. This is the style of play. So if you're just about to, if you started a playthrough based on my game and now you're like, okay, well then tell me how to play right. What you should do instead of the way I played it originally is advise rogue Tarkin spotted far north of City Dan. You are ordered to increase security patrols for all operations in the area. Okay, and it looks like we are going to get this. Just need to get it before it's destroyed by the secure the ammunition thing. And securing the ammunition doesn't do anything, so unfortunately we have to wait for it to burn out before we can do anything. In all the meantime, fuel's just about to finish here. We're paused. I think I'm just going to leave the 92, and we're going to go over to the hidden people. I mean, I guess we could go down to Botcham and... What's our fuel tank at? What's our fuel at? 100%. Oh. We're completely full. You need rescue orders. I'll just put on crew protection because that will mean as soon as the ammunition detonates, we should be done. Yeah, we left fuel there too, so that's good. Oh, another thing. One of the things we got, which are unfortunately all on this guy, and I forgot about that. We got a bunch of bombs, and we got some nukes. We got some KS-15s. Yeah, see, there they are. Wait, do we already have some KH-15s? I think this guy has them. He's not a cruiser. I didn't know if we can change the type. Okay, I'm not sure. Maybe it was just added since it was a story event. Maybe it was just added to this group. I don't know. But anyways, let's go over here. That'll keep us safe. And we'll have to figure out what we're actually going to do with everyone. I think this is close enough that our gladiators can make precision strikes, assuming that they get enough fuel to return. I think that's going to be the case. Okay, so your rescue, you can unpause, and as soon as this is done, we just go into the city. Wait, yeah, we cannot land in the city until the fire ends. Yeah, that's exactly what I was referring to. So, get this done. Okay, now we can go. Well, we didn't take too much damage. Actually did pretty well. And we'll take the 100 over to the left.
Beginning final approach.
Not that we have that much damage. It's going to be kind of a tight...
500 meters.
Looking at that 68 over to the right and thinking maybe I should be
300
doing
meters.
that one. So this is going to be tight. I think they randomly inject sideways
100 meters.
motion into you to make sure that you...
Touchdown confirmed.
Oh, perfect. Oh, we didn't take any damage. Perfect. Just to make you, you know, even if you had things lined up perfectly, there's wind, gusts of wind or whatever, they just abstract various things which would cause you to shift a little bit. I think we can actually sell some, so 43648. If I max this out, 44048. That means we're just selling the excess fuel. We still have enough to get to Perrin, which is good. Ship works, we can do a little bit of repairing while we're here. Oh, it'll put the bombs back on, which I have to say I don't want. So let's... Can I do everything but the bombs? Well, let me hit OK, and just right-click. Should I put the bombs on, though? Maybe I should. Yeah, this guy has all of our good stuff. So this is what we got from that group. Is it putting these things on? We got, oh, yeah, that's right. We got one of these. So eventually I will replace, oh, I cannot replace these. Damn. What? 57 millimeter. I mean, these are just really hard to work with. And this is obviously a really good place. We have some anti-missile missiles. We have some turbojet bombers, fighter bombers. This is actually a really nice place. We might need to get some, like a carrier. And that's another thing I've seen from Phrosphore's gameplay is that carriers are really nifty. Much better than I was expecting. So it says 1600 here. I don't think that's the actual cost. We know that I don't think it dropped by much. Could sell some of this stuff if we wanted. Maybe I will put those bombs on. Yeah, you know what? I'll just do it. So the cost, what someone quoted to me is correct, that this is the repair cost, but it's only the repair cost if you were to buy it from new, but if it comes out of your inventory, it's actually kind of I would say this is a incorrect part of the GUI. You don't actually have to pay for it. So, okay, so this is all done, and there are no ships to buy here, which is unfortunate. There are really nice modules, they are correct about that. So we actually don't want to spend too much time here because once we're done repairing, what we'd like to do... So where the hell... We need mercenaries. There they are. Ugarit. Ugarit is the place we need to go. Not rare modules. So Ugarit is the destination. We want to get out of here as quickly as possible, which means that we can come back here and rest. Morale is a big thing, and I think you can recover rest and morale at the Hidden City. I don't know, because I've never used the Hidden City before. And if that's the case, this thing is enormously important. Because staying at any other city gives you this dangerous modifier after too long. Although that's the only way to recover your morale. So, anyway, let me just finish my repairs here. Down, down, down. And... boop. Okay, pause. Send you off to land here. So this guy, he's got to get it all done on his own. This Navrin's is the hope of our people. And I have full confidence in him. Okay. Here we go. Communication in place. I didn't use the communication we had left in the city that we just left with our Sevastopol. That was a mistake. Okay, Navaran, Slugger. This is actually a better combination of stuff to deal with. We do want to get over there quickly. Let's yes. We start fully loaded. Forgot about that. Okay, well, I don't know if we'll hit with either of those bombs, but here we go. And no, we didn't hit with either of them. Took quite a bit of damage there. Oh boy. Oh no, not the big stuff. It hurts. I have to redo this one. Oh, yep. The answer is yes, we will have to redo this one. That's okay. That was a quite a bad start for us. So let me get closer and use my bombs faster. Yeah, that'll work. It should work. Oh, good. I think we did some damage to this guy. Down. That was pretty close. Man, that was a bad setup, but he's on fire. We got him! Oh my gosh, we got him. This is going so much better. We're loading so fast, it's almost worth it to just keep firing at him constantly, but not when he's firing at us, because that way I need, just like my inability to talk, I also have an inability to fire when I'm dodging. It's on fire. I don't think he's going to come back, but let's help him along. Whoa! 3,800 hit point damage. That was really something. So I'm really going to be relying on the fact that we can, morale his. Okay, Royal Guard is supposed to be really good. Veteran Pilot, I really like this one, but I'm going to go with Royal Guard first. Because this means that we're less likely to take morale damage. No, you know what? A little bit of maneuverability would be good. I'm just going to trust my instincts, though, and go with that one. Okay, so disassembling the hull will give us repair points, which is super good. We have no fuel here, so we'll have to buy it. That's fine, though. We also need to put our crew protection on and save the crew. Okay, let's do it in the order which I hope works. Okay. Please work. I think we're just barely going to get them in time. Yeah, we won't be able to get anything else, but we did all the things we really needed to do. We're not quite back. You can see how slow the Sevastopol moves. Only by comparison. Like, we were moving like that and everything was fine, but... Wait, are they there? Yeah, no, they're still 2 hours away. In 2 hours, we'll probably be repaired, refueled, and out of here. So it's really remarkable. So we have intel here. We probably will use it to detect a strike fleet. We'll go for 36. But we didn't take too much damage. Thankfully, thanks to the reboot. See, as we come careening down.
500 meters.
Navaran is pretty maneuverable. You can get her a little bit close. Don't do this with the Gladiator, though. I know from experience it doesn't work out so well. Yeah, this is a pretty open.
Touchdown confirmed.
Oh, 3 hit points of damage. Damn it. I only say that's upsetting. Okay, wait. Once the ships have landed, the city's entire population comes to greet you. The people are shouting with joy, bearing flowers and gifts. They clearly resent the Lord Governor's rule. This is very similar to the text which came up. We'll continue to read this. When I landed in the hidden city. A messenger from the Doyen has arrived. He says that the Doyen wishes to see us as soon as possible, but he is too old to visit us himself. Now this is one of the reasons why I get the feeling the game isn't meant to be played the way we're doing it, with like more of a spread out all your fleets, command modern operations type approach. Because you have these hints which seem to imply they think your main character, which is for us on the flagship, the Sevastopol, is actually with this detached fleet. Leaving our ships could be risky, Grand Duke. The people will take offense if you refuse. Well, we can obviously pay the Doyen a visit because we're not actually there. What I told you was true. The Doyen is indeed a feeble old man. When you arrive, you find him in a bed in a dark room lit only by the fireplace. He does not waste any time on words of welcome. The Doyen says that he is about to die, but the Almighty has not graced him with any children. He therefore wishes to leave you his greatest treasure, or leave his greatest treasure to you. What manner of treasure? The man by the Doyen's bedside presents you with a small box. I've seen this. This is a pretty cool moment. So we read, Behold, my servant shall deal prudently, he shall be exalted and extolled, and be very high. As many were astonished at thee, his visage was so marred more than any man, and his form more than the sons of men. So shall he sprinkle many nations, the kings shall shut their mouths at him, for that which had not been told them shall they see, and that which they had not heard shall they consider. Boy, you gotta read that one, you gotta practice that one in your head before you read it out loud. Anyways, I'm gonna ask, Piotr, what is this? Oh, you've never seen one before? This is the Akoda, Duke. Akoda is a fragment of the Book of St. Lin, the only sacred book that survived the calamity. Are you sure it's not a fake? I'm no expert, but I have heard that the Gerati codas are genuine. So apparently this is not just Gerati specific, it's even... what's our... Romani? Romani. They say that the Gerati codas contain a prophecy. A prophecy of the savior of the world. Okay. But unfortunately, all attempts to translate them have failed. Doesn't seem like we need any help translating them. My servant shall triumph, he shall arise, he shall ascend, he shall take his place on high. Grand Duke, sir, did you read it? But how? Look for yourself, the writing is as clear as day, Piotr. Peter throws a confused glance at the scrap of paper in your hands. I don't understand, how can you read this? What does it say, Duke? So apparently we're reading something that he's unable to read. In fact, that everybody's unable to read. It's about some servant or other, there's more. My servant shall triumph, he hath been disfigured. He shall astound many a nation. The Doyen suddenly cries out, that's right, it's all true. The old man's shout fades into a wheeze. My servant shall triumph, my servant shall triumph. The Doyen begins to gasp and cough from excitement, his eyes open wide. The old man's family runs to his bedside. We are asked to leave. Everyone is stunned by this event, as are we. How did you read the coda, Duke? Now we have two options here. I'm not sure I like either option, but I believe I think I remember that they're basically just ways to change your personality or how you're perceived. So one, my family has preserved the knowledge of this language. Sayadi, yeah. So this gives us some bonus points to Sayadi, or I don't know, Piotr, call it a miracle if you wish, and this gives us faith. It's a good question. I have to sneeze, one sec. Okay, I think that I'd rather give my family a better name. Worldview +1 Romani. So that's actually Romani and not Sayadi. So that's actually not what I would have gone with faith then. I am impressed, Duke. Your father's dynasty is truly the greatest bloodline in all of Elate. Bravo, Duke. You've made quite the impression with the locals. And looks like everyone's happy. Okay, by the way, I don't want to do that, but I want to see what's our... Is there a way to find what's our relation with everyone? I would like to see how I'm doing with all the different personalities now, but I don't know if there's any way to view it unless you're in the character minigame. That's fine. Okay, so let's go to Shipworks and repair. And because I landed funny, we'll repair the chassis parts as well. D30 engine should be at 100. I have a hard time not repairing everything I see here. It always gets me. 20 and 14. I don't know what they're supposed to be at. 88 needs repair, 95 needs repair. I'd just rather be facing everything with a full durability. Call me crazy. Okay, that's in repair. That's good enough. That's probably sufficient. 1.7, not too bad. Supplies, we're gonna need fuel. We want to get somewhere. Probably we just need a full load. Not too expensive, only about 200 money. So certainly doable. Okay, so that is awesome. In all this time, this festival still has not arrived. In 1.9 hours, we'll be done repairing. This is just funny. We're actually going to get there before they land. Okay, will it pause automatically when we're done? I think. No. Okay, so we're about to land. And we can go to Asan, which is where ships repair faster. I think we just keep putting those bombs on, even though we've seen how kind of useless they are in my hands. That's okay. Yeah, I think this is our next... Oh, what? First, before we leave, let's get the nearest strike group. Okay. So the strike group is currently anchored at Magor, because its speed is 0. It would be really nice if we knew a little bit more. Is this the only strike group? Have we seen a strike group before? We must have. So there's 2 transports and a Hawk transport. We don't know. These have all been like 31 hours. It's been a long time. So I'm pretty sure I never looked at a strike force before. Let's also take... Yeah, let's also look at trade. Okay, this is very good. Okay, speed 142, and it's headed to Ugarit. Does it show us these paths later? No. So let me do this. 142 to Ugarit. We can pick this thing off. And I think ideally we'll pick it off in Engedi. But it's going to require some work. So... let's use the ruler. 142. To say it's going this way. 1, 4, 2. No, I can't type. Okay, pencil. 1, 4, 2. Alright, good enough. So we're getting really noisy in my background, so it's probably a good time to call this video to a close, but boy, I'm really excited about this. So let's get one other trade thing going. Oh, we had to pause, apparently. Didn't mean to do that. This one, not as interesting to us because it's going away. It's not going in the right direction. So, Kazbek Strike Group, it shows in red that it's going to Shinar. Okay. Let me put that down. We don't know the speed, unfortunately. But it's going to Shinar. That's all we know. We don't know how quickly it'll get there, but probably around 150. So if we wanted to do the math, we probably could. Thankfully, this game doesn't make things too difficult on you. So 150 divided by, I mean, we probably just saw the distance, but let's do the distance again. Yeah, it's like 1400, so it's basically like 10 hours, right? 140 times 10, or 150 times 10 is basically 1500. I will erase that though. I actually want that one. Okay, 150. So in 10 hours, they will be here. So I guess I can mark this down. It's 5 o'clock right now, so we expect at 3 o'clock they'll be here. We can do that, why not? 3. I don't know whether it's day or night. How do I tell? Wow. So, 0300 arrival. Something like that. I mean, this is the cool thing about the game, is actually playing the command modern operations. No, that's not true. The game is totally cool even if you played it the wrong way, which I'm calling the way I was playing it for the first 2 episodes. But I think we're going to have more fun being tactical, and I think our chances of success are going up by a lot. But let me call this video to a close here. If you're starved for more HighFleet content, once again, I do recommend Phroshphor's content. Go check out his playthrough. When I last checked, he's in the middle of trying to ambush a strike group. It's very exciting stuff. I hope we get to the same point in our little series here. And hopefully, if we fail abysmally, we'll have a chance to do better in the next series. But for now, thanks for watching, stay safe, and take care.